a storm, sending up a flare, hoping I float. I don't know where, there's only one way to go. Gotta cut the fear, I gotta cut the road. Hope is wearing thin, the fury's caving in, the fire grows within. As I drop into oblivion, oblivion. I don't know where the story ends. Oblivion, oblivion. Never turning back again. As I drop into oblivion. Standing on the edge, looking to the deep, too stubborn to run, too scared to scream. Hope is wearing thin, the fury's caving in, the fire grows within. As I drop into oblivion, oblivion. Don't know where the story ends. I don't know where the story ends. Oblivion, oblivion. Never turning back again. As I drop into oblivion. Release my breath, it fades like smoke. Leap of faith, I lose control. Into the depths that I don't know. Light the match, ignite my soul.
Living large. Oh, by the way, size fucking matters in everything. Don't believe the hype. Size fucking matters. Size doesn't matter to people that don't have any size. That's why they're like, oh, size doesn't matter. Size, girth, thickness, everything. It's a game of inches in life. Add up all those inches. Victory, motherfucker. Basically, how hard is it to enter the business and then to climb it and be successful? Hope you have a great holiday and best of luck to you in 2012. Dylan, Columbus, Georgia. Great question, man. I'm gonna rephrase that question and not make it so pinpoint about the health and fitness business, and just make it about any kind of career path you want to embark on, any kind of journey, and then go into about how hard anything is, and then how much luck do you need. One, I commend you, Dylan. I commend you, one, before starting the journey, you're trying to develop what you're going into, what the war is that you're about to embark on. That's very crucial. You gotta know what you're about to enter. You just can't just enter dumb, blindly, you know? You gotta know what you're going. So I commend you there. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna fail. And you might be like, dude, man, I just wrote you a nice email saying thanks for your philosophical and motivational approach, and what you say means a lot to me, and you're gonna come back and tell me I'm gonna fail? Fuck off, man. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna tell you that because I'm not looking to be your friend, man. I'm trying to just give you the advice I've learned along the way and give you an honest read, man. And it's up to you if you want to use it or not. I wouldn't be any good to you if I just sat here and just, blew sunshine up your ass. I wouldn't be doing you a service. And the reason why I say you're going to fail is because you're about to embark on something, and before you even go into it, you're asking questions on how hard is it, and then how much luck is involved. When you ask how hard something is, you're basically taking credibility away from yourself. You're basically saying, and if you read between the lines, that you don't believe that you can do it. You have doubts that you'll be able to make it all the way through that war and cross the finish line of life, and whatever that endeavor is. You're starting to wonder, how hard is it? When you say how hard is it, you're basically turning around saying, do you have enough to do it with? So you question yourself. And then when you bring in luck, which is a universal term that you can't control or create, you're really just throwing it all to the wind. You're not driving the ship here, are you, Dylan? So I would say don't embark on that journey because you're not ready for it, and it's going to hit failure the whole time. How do you know when you're ready? Well, when you start saying things like, I hope it is fucking hard. I hope it's so fucking hard that no one can do it. That way, when I do it, I'm that much more ahead of everybody. I want it so fucking hard, to be so hard and so challenging, that when I get it, man, I reap all the reward. I don't want luck in the equation because I don't need it. You start saying terms like that, man, you're someone that believes it. You got confidence. I don't give a shit what the endeavor is. You're gonna find a way to do it. That's the differential right there. That's the confidence that no matter what's in front of you, the never say die attitude drives you through it. And all your shortcomings and your failures along the way don't set you back, but just gives you a report card of where your weaknesses are and your strengths, so you can rebuild that weak chain of life to continue the path to success. Asking how hard it is looking for second place. Saying I hope it's fucking hard and no one can do it, because that way when I do it, I'm the sole survivor. That's somebody that's gonna fucking do it. Not only do it, raise the motherfucking bar. I have no doubts that guy's gonna do it. That's how you gotta be, man. Before you embark on it, you've got to believe that strongly that you will cross that finish line. Otherwise, it's a race you don't want to enter. What's up, guys? Got a great video blog for you, man. This comes from my man Marcus. He's in Atlanta, Georgia. Wants to know about motivation, man. Where do you go to find that motivation to keep the fight alive when you're down that path and all you're seeing is rejection and adversity and demise? How do you continue that path when the monkey on your back feels like a 500-pound gorilla weighing you down? How do you put one foot in front of the other, continue the journey in that endeavor of life, and cross that finish line? Let's read his email. We'll get into this. Greg, your site has helped me tremendously to transform my body, and I cannot thank you enough for that. I don't want to discredit all the amazing workouts and nutritional information on your site, but what you have done for me mentally outweighs all the physical gains I'm so proud of. Your motivation and inspiration has really changed my life, and inertly changed my family's life as well. Your outlook on life is so contagious that I find myself going to your site every day to keep the motivation alive inside of myself. You do that for me, and I cannot thank you enough. I guess I was wondering, where do you go for motivation to keep the fire alive, and what do you turn to after a bad day to ensure you stay on track? Marcus, Atlanta, Georgia. Marcus, you answer that question, you just answered life. That's the $1 million question right there. And it's really hard to answer it. I'm gonna do my best shot for you. You say, you talk about motivation, how to find motivation. And you say, where do I go physically? Marcus, I don't go anywhere physically for motivation. I go there visually. Let me explain that. If your mouth is a window to your body, and the nutrition that comes through your mouth enables your body to grow strong and have a capable fundamental structure of whatever you want to do physically. Your eyes are the window to your soul of belief, inspiration, the willpower. And just like when you put something in your mouth and you chew it, it can either enhance the physique of yourself or be the demise depending on what you're eating. The same goes true with what you see. There's a visual diet out there that's good and bad. There's negative energy if you look at it and you focus on, you allow that to come in, there'd be a demise of your willpower. The demise of your self-confidence, what you can be and what you believe in. You focus on the negative so much, you start to believe that negative shit exists in you. That's a negative, unhealthy diet. Visually. You must focus on the positive things in life. Allow them to see on it. When you're going through your day, guys, there's a million of these examples out there. When you see them, stop yourself in the tracks. Give credit. Remember the name of that person that did something with a common man. Overcame the odds and did the impossible. When you see that, take notice and remember that. Because you will use it later in your own journey. When you're feeling fatigued and weak. That'll be the spark that keeps you going on that journey when that gorilla is on top of you. To ensure you get through that finish. But having a sound diet physically and a sound diet visually, the ability and the power of what you believe in is true. And then building the body of which can make you anything that you want capable is only 2/3 of the equation. There's one big missing element that Marcus is talking about here. There's no name for that element. Call it the X factor if you want. But the X factor must exist. Even if you have the healthiest physical diet and the healthiest visual diet, it's not enough. Those two are like a sailboat out at sea with no harbor to sail for. In that situation, the best wind is no wind because you don't know where you're going. That's the X factor. The want. What do you want in life? You have the physical body to do something. You have the mental capacity to believe in it. Now what the fuck do you want? When you want something that collides all three of them into the trifecta, it makes the uncommon man remembered for generations because he achieved the impossible and changed the basic framework, the blueprint society in which we live our life. starts in here, feeling it, believing it. That's what you ever see.
It's the